Welcome to the Good News Today Network. Daily we share things to help brighten your day and give you information you can use to astound those around you, with not quite useless facts. If you are shy like us, you may need help with small talk. And that is where we come in. We give you bits and pieces that you can use in that elevator ride. And fill those awkward silences. We hope that this video helps brighten your day and makes it better for those around you. Today, June 13, 2022 is a special day. Today we celebrate Eat Flexitarian Day. What is that, you say? It is a way of eating that emphasizes the consumption of largely plant-based meals while allowing for the occasional consumption of meat and other animal products. Eat Flexitarian Day, which takes place on June 13th, encourages people all over the world to sample the extremely delicious world of plant-based cuisine. And to help you get those veggies, today is National Weed Your Garden Day. Every year on June 13th, National Weed Your Garden Day is observed. Weeding is as important to gardening as watering the plants or fertilizing the soil with fertilizers, as any good gardener knows. Weeds grow quickly, and if you aren't careful, they can deprive other plants of nutrients and room. We advocate weeding on a regular basis, since if the garden is left ignored for lengthy periods of time, it can become overpowering. Weed growth can also be controlled by using weed-free soil and not allowing weeds to go to seed. And when your chores are done, go have some fun, because today is National Little League Baseball Week, and it is held every year in the second week of June, and it has been a tradition for more than 80 years. This year's event runs from June 13th through June 19th. The initiative began with the goal of bringing communities together and assisting young people in their development as well-rounded citizens. Character, courage, and loyalty is the Little League's motto. This concept has clearly had a huge impact not only in the United States, but all across the world, as it is now played in over 80 nations. Little League has long stood for fair play, sportsmanship, and teamwork, so it's no surprise that it's still so popular. Today is also World Softball Day. Every year on June 13th, cities around the United States commemorate World Softball Day. However, the day is about more than softball. It is also about encouraging people to engage in physical activity for good health. World Softball Day promotes sportsmanship and social inclusion as well. Future generations of girls and boys will be inspired by the day to strive for greatness and gain empowerment through sports. This is an excellent day to return to sports and urge those around us, particularly youngsters, to do so as well. Softball has long been a popular sport in the United States, and we hope it will remain so for many years to come. And to help us get those diamonds in shape, we need to celebrate International Community Association Managers Day. The Community Associations Institute is proud to celebrate International Community Association Managers Day on June 13th. This day is dedicated to the more than 55,000 community association managers in the U.S. and thousands more worldwide. Community association managers are the professional backbone of the condominium communities and homeowners associations that they serve, providing the skills and expertise that are essential to successful operations and governance. Unlike the clay on the diamonds, today is National Clay Week. From June 13th to June 19th, the United States celebrates National Clay Week. The pottery and ceramics groups are celebrating the versatility of clay this week. Attending lectures, watching demonstrations, talking to dealers, and signing up for pottery workshops are all popular activities. This week also sees the annual National Council on Education for the Ceramic Arts Conference. National Clay Week also fosters awareness of pottery and ceramics-related educational and career possibilities. The week also honors the magnificent artifacts made of clay, which are valuable in terms of money, culture, and art. There's also a focus on how we value material items and the ideals they express. Today is also National Sewing Machine Day. Do you recognize the names Elias Howe and Isaac Singer? If you've ever taken a home ec class, or simply worn clothes, you should know that those two gentlemen are the inventors of the modern sewing machine. While the wheel, telephone, and personal computer receive a lot of credit for revolutionizing human life, the sewing machine is an underappreciated hero. We'd still be squinting to thread needles and hand-stitching our shirts and trousers if it weren't for it. Sewing machines are useful gadgets that merit praise, whether you desire a basic set of curtains to screen out the strong sun or simply aren't pleased by shopping off the rack. So if you have one, go ahead and make some uniforms for the team. This week is National Men's Health Week. The week leading up to Father's Day, June 13th to 20th, is National Men's Health Week, and what better way to honor Dad than to encourage him to take care of his health. This week is all about maintaining a healthy body with rigorous exercise, a balanced diet, and regular doctor appointments. It's part of National Men's Health Month, a month-long celebration of men's health that includes activities and events to encourage men to look after their bodies. So, whether you're a man or simply admire them, spend some time this week to appreciate the male form and how to keep it in great shape. International Albinism Awareness Day. In North America and Europe, 1 in 20,000 have some form of albinism. Every year on June 13th, the world commemorates International Albinism Awareness Day. The United Nations has created the occasion to combat discrimination against those who have been diagnosed with albinism and to develop a more conscious society. Every year, the United Nations selects a different subject to celebrate the accomplishments of individuals with albinism around the world, to demonstrate that albinism does not prohibit people from living their best lives, and to encourage others to be more tolerant of persons with albinism's needs. Other health conditions caused by albinism are also addressed on International Albinism Awareness Day. Today is Random Acts of Light Day. It is observed every year on June 13th as part of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Light the Night Walks fundraising drive. This day urges us to perform a random act of kindness to brighten the lives of cancer patients. Volunteering in hospitals, reading up on treatments and cures for blood cancer patients, or participating in the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Light the Night Walks to raise funds and awareness about leukemia and lymphoma are among ways people commemorate the day. The goal of Random Acts of Light Day is to make the world a more compassionate environment for cancer patients and their families. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for the daily updates of what is special about today. Each day will bring you holidays that you may have never heard of. On with the list. June 13th is also birthdays for Ali Sheedy and Chris Evans. Alexandra Elizabeth Sheedy is an actress from the United States. She rose to prominence as a member of the Brat Pack in the films The Breakfast Club and St. Elmo's Fire after making her cinematic debut in 1983's Bad Boys. She has also appeared in the films War Games and Short Circuit. Christopher Robert Evans was born June 13, 1981 and is an American actor. He began his career with roles in television series, such as in Opposite Sex in 2000 and probably most famous for his role as Steve Rogers aka Captain America in the Marvel movies. Ali and Chris are both Geminis along with everyone else born June 13th are flexible, extroverted, and clever, and there's never a boring moment while they're around. Their flaws include indecisiveness, impulsivity, unreliability, and nosiness, therefore don't disclose a Gemini your innermost deepest fears. And finally for dessert. It is National Kitchen Klutzes of America Day. This day is devoted to anybody who has ever been a culinary klutz. While stirring, some of you may have knocked a mixing bowl to the floor. Some of you may have made a recipe with the incorrect ingredients, burned your masterpiece to a crisp, or sliced your fingers. This day is dedicated to all of you. It's a day to remind you that, at least for a day, it's fine to be a klutz in the kitchen. You never know, your mistake may lead to the best dessert ever. We hope you enjoyed today's special day list. If you liked the video, be sure to click the like button and to subscribe. Also, if you want to be notified when we upload the list for tomorrow, be sure to click the bell icon. Please share the fun and be sure to forward this to a friend. Or even someone you don't like. You never know, you may find some common ground. We hope your day goes a little bit better knowing that today is a special day. Thank you for your support, and until tomorrow, remember to write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year.